Hello and welcome to my channel and to, well, this video that I didn't plan on making. I've had a new arrival today. It's a vintage receiver. Nothing special, but it's a vintage receiver that's turned up. I hadn't decided whether I was going to make any content with this at all, if I'm completely honest, but it's turned up and I'm so worried about the condition it's in that I need to open it now, even though I'm in the middle of another restoration at the moment. I need to open this because I need to check it over. I've got a strong suspicion that this could be pretty damaged, so I need to inspect it because I may need to get hold of the seller. So this should be a quite quick video, but let's just take a couple of minutes and cut this open and see what we're dealing with here. Let's take a look. Now, there is no box. That's not a good sign, is it? I fully expected there to be a box. I think I can feel the individual knobs. It might actually be upside down. What was that noise? They don't normally make that noise. Okay, right. I won't keep you under suspense of what's inside. I'll tell you straight away. It is a Pioneer SX550. Okay, and these are, well, they're great little receivers. They're not flagship receivers by any stretch. I really don't actually know which way up this is supposed to be. The Fragile's that way, so I'm guessing this way. But yeah, so the SX550, if you're just getting into vintage hi-fi, they're great. I've bought and I've sold a couple of these in the last couple of years just because people want them. They're affordable, they're reliable, they're made well, they look nice and they sound really good. So they've got a lot going for them. But this one might have a little bit less going for it. Just when you package these things, this is a note to anybody that's ever going to sell this sort of stuff. Put it in a box. Like, I shouldn't have to say put it in a box, but put it in a box. This is great. Do this, but then put this inside a box and then put a bit more padding around it and then seal it up tight. Like, bubble wrap is wonderful, but bubble wrap by itself on a little plastic bag for something this heavy is just bonkers. Oh, did you hear it? I don't like it. Okay. Oh, look. A gesture of packaging. Lovely. Okay, this is the right way up, isn't it? Yep. No. Yep. It is the right way up. So for me, this is probably the worst packaged receiver I've ever received. And I've bought quite a lot over the years. Have you had worse than this? If so, let me know, because these stories are always fun. Let me know what it was as well, because for this, at least it was a cheap, non-working 550. I'll put up on the screen now, or shall I read out the description? I'll post on the screen the condition I was told it was in. I know it's non-working, and I know there's a couple of pieces missing. That's okay. But if there's more damage than occurred since, that's not okay. But yeah, so if you've experienced poorly packaged hi-fi gear and it's just ruined your day, and it turned up in worse condition than it left, let me know the story below, because bane of my life sometimes. And it's soul destroying, even when it's something that, this isn't like a dream receiver or anything, but it's still soul destroying. Some bulbs there. And a fuse. Fuse included. Blown. Oh, I've got a note. Hold on a minute. This is exciting. As you can see, there's a couple of bulbs. I'll show you that camera, and a fuse, and a note. Show that there. You see that? Fuse included is blown. Useful. PS included, so a replacement can be sourced. Fuse was blown by my own stupidity and not by a worse fault. 2 bulbs are missing, 1 channel dead. One channel dead. Did I know that? I can't remember. Okay. Right. I'll tell you what, how that has turned up, I don't want to speak too soon, but considering that was packaged and sent on basically a hope and a prayer, I'm pleasantly surprised at how that's fared in its journey. There's definitely something rattling around inside though, that. Shall I open it up? Do you care that much? This will be a quick video, I'm sure. I knew it was missing the knob. I knew that was missing, so that's okay. I expected there to be broken glass. It's not. The glass looks fine. It doesn't even appear to be cracked. That's amazing, really. I thought there'd be dents. I thought there'd be some serious dents on the side of this. And they're actually, can you see? It's just the peeling vinyl that these all suffer from. What's that noise though? Underneath? What's it look like? No, it looks okay. All right. Wow. Well, that I expected to be a lot worse. Let's open it up and let's see what's inside. Curious to see what's rattling around. I'm sure I heard rattling around. Oh, no, there is no screw there. Maybe it's a screw rattling around. Oh, how is that not broke? Wow, okay. Maybe this is just testament to the quality of Pioneer of this age. We've got some loose wires. That won't have been the journey, that would have been the seller trying to do stuff. We've got snip wires as well, that's always exciting. But that's okay, that's not to do with the journey. I can see where that missing fuse come from. Okay, well, I mean, let me know if you want to see any more content on this at all, but I don't think I'm planning on doing any. I think this is just going to be a fix it, get it looking nice and sell on for a profit. But yeah, if there's any content you want to see on this, obviously let me know what it is you'd like to see, and I'm sure I can oblige and get that done. But yeah, surprisingly, it turns out you can package things with a piece of fragile tape, a slither of paper, some bubble wrap and prayers, and expect it to arrive okay, because the Lord was obviously watching over this one. So I don't need to contact the seller and moan about anything, although I do feel like he should be told. Now, I will say, I'm always tempted when I buy these things, and I buy a lot of stuff like this, and I'm always tempted to message the seller and say, please, can you put it in a box? Please, can you package it well? But does anyone else feel like they're being rude doing so? Like, it's obvious, you shouldn't have to say that. I sell this kind of stuff quite a bit, and I will get the occasional message from a buyer saying, can you please package it up well? And my initial reaction is, well, of course I'm going to package it up well. Why wouldn't I package it up well? It's going to break if I don't. But there are so many people that will just happily put it in a plastic bag with a bit of bubble wrap and hope for the best. And I don't know. Rate his packaging out of 10. What would you give that? I think I'd give that a, aside from the condition of how it actually is, I think effort-wise, I'll give that like a 2 or 3. Because he did take the time to put some fragile tape on it, even though that does absolutely nothing. But more on that soon. Anyway, I think I'm going to be doing a couple of videos coming up soon on how to package things. Turntables specifically, that will be the first one, because that and they, whew, if you've got experience selling or buying turntables through the post, you know. You just know, I'm sure you do. So look out for that video coming soon. Yeah, as I say, I needed to do it. I thought it might make some interesting content. Maybe it wasn't even that interesting in the end, so apologies for that. But there is some interesting content on my channel, so feel free to give me a subscribe and a follow, and maybe you'll find something a bit more exciting than this. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Cheers.